Hey there, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to assemble my 3D printer that I purchased. Bought this on Amazon, and I think it's made in China. What do you think, Vlad?
This one is made in Japan.
No, it's not made in Japan. It's made in China. Anyway, let's get this box open here. What do you think about my technique here? Think this is going to work?
And then just grab the blade and cut it. Boom. How cool
Yeah,
is that? Super easy.
Okay, yeah. Let's get it open. It looks like it's pretty well packed. Since it's got to come all the way from China, they better make sure they pack it in there pretty well. Yeah, there's hopefully there's some instructions and maybe a website you can visit. I bet there's even somebody you can call, phone number or something.
And there's a phone number. I doubt that phone number is real anymore. Anyways.
So, of course, before I bought this, I did some research to find out what was one of the better ones to order, which one was good for its value. I didn't want to spend $1,000 on it, so I think this is going to be a good one. It was like $280 or something like that, so I think that's a pretty good deal. And yeah, we're going to assemble it. I watched some of the videos. Some people are saying it's going to take like maybe 2 hours to assemble. I mean, this bottom piece here, I guess the bed is all assembled, but I guess there's a lot of pieces you got to put on yourself. So this is going to be interesting.
But also you can grab it like that. You see how this thing is awesome? And you can even poke it, lift it, whatever.
Oh yeah, and in case you're wondering, I got some helpers here today. My neighbors, Vlad and Ken, they're here to help me and give me some moral support and talk about tools and techniques and things. So yeah, welcome them, Vlad and Ken. Thanks, guys. Yeah, when I go tackle a project like this, I like to take my time, understand all the parts and pieces, see how they might fit together. There's always a lot of bags of nuts and bolts and whatever. So let's get this unpacked and just see what it's all about. So Vlad, you got any ideas? What I could do with this? What kind of parts I could make?
Like that. Use your imagination. There's probably so many uses for that as well. Also, what would I use the saw over here? Seems like for the bone or something, but this is more like for the bar. So maybe for the ice, whenever the ice would come in the block, you could cut off the ice with a saw like that. I think this is ice saw over here for sure, but I could be wrong. So unique. It came with the box, but there's no instruction, unfortunately. Anyways, let me know in comments below what else would you be using this utility knife for.
Where did you get that utility knife? I don't even know where that came from. Did you bring that with you? Never mind. Okay, so let's keep working here.
Whenever you open that, you just take off the stuff that you don't want. Wow, that's cool.
No, I think all these parts are necessary. We need all this stuff. So Ken, what do you think about all this?
That really looks gnarly.
Oh, those threaded holes all the way around there, every one of them is stripped out.
No, I think we're okay. No, this is really good. It looks like good quality. The build, how they built the parts and everything, it looks really good. So I'm confident we're going to be able to put this together. And I wonder if it comes. Is that the handle?
Oh wow, it does. No way.
Okay, well that looks like the power cord, some kind of a bracket of some kind. Yeah, so let's get all the parts out. I'm sure there's bags of nuts and screws. We'll find all that. This looks like maybe a couple of pieces of extruded aluminum. Oh, and I guess that's some filament. I wonder where that's made. Is that plastic?
It's made in Japan, stainless steel. So.
No, Vlad, I don't think that's what it's made of. Anyway, moving on. Okay. Yeah, we got a nice little putty knife. I don't know how much puttying we're going to be doing, but maybe that's for something else. Yep, more bags and bits and pieces. They give you all the tools you need to put it together, so you don't have to have your own set of tools. So that's kind of neat. Okay, well, let's just keep getting parts out here and get some more stuff out of the bag. Here's an interesting bracket. I don't know what that is.
Again, what would you use this for? I'm really curious. I would assume probably like opening some kind of clamps or something like that.
Opening clam? What is wrong with you? There's no clams. Oh, brother. It was a mistake to invite you over. I just know it. Okay, so these are the instructions. Yeah, just not a lot to it. It's all just, pictures. Let you take a look at that. Wow, I don't know what I was expecting, but I wasn't expecting this. This is going to be fun. So front and back. Wow. Hopefully all the bags of screws and nuts and things all have some kind of label on them. Okay. Well, well, let's get started in step one and see what happens next. So I've taken some time to lay everything out, and so I can see all the labels and what are all the different pieces, and because I like to be organized. Hey Ken, do you like to be organized like this? What do you think?
It kind of gets me a little upset. Okay.
Okay, so I'm going to get started here, putting some things together. Ken, could you help me out and do some stuff on those other parts and pieces? What do you got going on over there?
I went around and I screwed up a bolt in every one. This hole here had a booger in it.
No, okay, that's weird. All right, well, you just keep working. And I guess this is the print bed where all the plastic gets deposited to start forming the parts. That's interesting. So let's dive into this and get some more stuff done. So I've already got the vertical pieces mounted, and now it's time to mount the power supply. So let's get that working. It's odd how this power supply just sticks up out of the. I would have suspected it would be underneath or something, but whatever. That's fine. Okay, I'm going to keep working on this power supply. It's just not lining up right. What do you think, Ken? Is that looking good?
A little bit on the high side.
Okay, yeah, I'll fix that. Yeah, this is coming together pretty good. I'm really happy with the build quality and everything.
Because it's everything that we can possibly do to rejuvenate a piece of junk to start with.
Well, that's a little harsh, Ken. I wouldn't call it a piece of junk. I mean, it's brand new.
I kind of like it, how tall it is.
Yeah, thanks, Vlad. See, Ken, that's a good attitude to have.
So, you don't even have to worry about it being that skinny.
All right, Ken, you want to give a little rundown on what we're going to do next?
Okay, we've been running the first pin up here and a pin 180 over here, and we've been switching this out and rotating it like that much to make a whole tooth. So what we've done is we've counted out the holes 25 this way and 25 this way, or 25 from here to there, or here to there. It's equal. So these two marked holes right here are 25 and 25, which will be halfway between there. So we're going to switch up, and we're going to work these two holes here. Okay, we're going to make sure that's tight.
Okay, all done with that power supply thing. Moving on, this is the control panel. A little dial and a screen. This is how you access the printer and make everything happen. So let's get that mounted. I don't know what Ken is working on over there. You're making a lot of noise over there, Ken. Jeez.
A little stuck in there, huh? A little rusty.
A little rusty? What are you talking about? Oh, jeez. Ken, you're something else. Anyway, Yeah, it's kind of odd the way this just sits out there, you know, kind of in free space. But, you know, this printer's got a kind of an industrial feel to it. But, you know, we'll get it built and can't wait to do my first, test print. I've never owned a 3D printer. This is going to be a lot of fun. And, you know, I bought this to be able to build parts and pieces for the models that I build. So it's going to be interesting.
This is clean. It's kind of crude.
Okay, all right, Ken. I appreciate your helping out. Yeah, so this is about finished up here. We'll peel that plastic off later. That's always a fun thing to do, peeling the plastic off things. So, yeah. I think one of my first prints will be part of the missile suspension system. That's going to be fun. Now we got to figure out how to get this cross piece mounted, I think.
All right. This top piece right here, we're going to have to straighten out. We can do some creative parallels and then press that down with a press.
Yeah, I'm not sure that's necessary. It should just bolt right on. Let's take a look at it. I just jumped ahead here and didn't make you watch all the boring stuff, but now we're working on a 3D print and we're going to see how this works. There's the display screen. Interesting stuff there. What do you think, Ken?
Hot damn.
Yeah, I kind of skipped some of that step. Did you see what I did there, Ken?
We've already drawn the part out on our screen there. All right, that looks good. And, if we get some results out of it, we're going to be totally happy. And if we don't get any results out of it, we're gonna send it as is.
Well, no, not exactly. I mean, if it doesn't turn out the way you want, you know, you can just reprint it. And unfortunately, you can't recycle this stuff. But yeah, so we'll just redo it. And there's finished the bottom piece there.
Our lines and everything else still look pretty darn good right there. I like that.
So, you know, it the way a printer works, it starts at the bottom and it prints the first layer and moves up a tiny bit and prints the next layer and the next layer. So, you know, you can see the lines a little bit in the print. But overall, I think the quality is awesome. Obviously, I don't have a lot of experience with a variety of printers, but yeah, very cool. I'm liking it.
All right. Wasn't able to fully capture everything 100% on the way, but I think I filled you in on all the details and anything that might be unusual or that I thought was important.
So this little square, it's like supposed to be an equipment rack. I 3D printed that in this little round part. I didn't 3D print the little guy, but so after I printed the part, I gave it a spray with white, and so this is one of the parts I've printed, and yeah, I think it's turning out great. And maybe later in another video I'll show you how I designed it and scaled it down and you know, all of that. So I'm really happy with the way it's coming out, turning out, and yeah. The hole in the bottom there, I stick a bamboo skewer, and you know, that way I can paint the part without spray painting my hands. That's not part of the design for, you know, it's going to be glued down to the floor piece. So little holes in the top, that's where, you know, cables will pop out. They're going to be little wires, but they're supposed to be cables. And yeah, it's turning out pretty good.
Easy. I don't know why they don't make them anymore. This is quite awesome. Nowadays they make everything out of plastic, and it's like once you're done with it, like get old a little bit, people just throw stuff away. And that's kind of awesome. What do you guys think?
So it's about, you know, a week or two later, I've designed different bits and pieces and printed them and painted them. So, you know, in that floor, I mounted it on the floor. I think it's turning out pretty good. Yeah, Vlad, can you see how many I printed?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Yeah, well, okay, yeah, sure. let's go with 10. Well, guys, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. And, subscribe if you're not already subscribed, and click the thumbs up, and leave a comment if you got any suggestions or questions or whatever. Talk to you later.